Hi to all my subscribers and welcome again to Empower Me First Ministries. We are into the new year with great expectation. I want to thank all my subscribers for your support in 2021 and I look forward for your continual support this year 2022. For the past few weeks, I have been traveling throughout Uganda, meeting with education officials about Empower Me First College pilot program that will bring free education to many. Uganda school has been closed for 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic. Do you know that 77% of Uganda's population are under 25 years? So the dropout rate is increasing. Empower Me First College will be offering free online education to those students who cannot afford to return to normal schools because of personal challenges. If you would like to know more, please visit our website, empowermefirst.college, for more information. I am starting a new series entitled The Power of Positive Influence. Yes, the power of positive influence. Firstly, what is not positive influence? Positive influence is not control. Positive influence is not emotional blackmail. Positive influence is not manipulation. Positive influence is not political correctness. Positive influence is not using economic influence. Positive influence is not people control. Positive influence is not a show of dominance. I am going to define control, emotional blackmail, manipulation, political correctness, economic influence, people control, and a show of dominance. I am sure you have heard the term bad influence. Anything or anyone that restricts you from making the right decision for your life is controlling. Someone that encourages you to do wrong or force you to make bad decisions is a bad influence. Someone who cares should bring out the best in you and support you during hardship because they are like your family. You must be very objective when figuring out if your family or friends are helping you to build a great future or they simply are bad influence. The truth is, it is not easy to block all the negative people in your life. Bad influences will abandon you when you start moving towards positivity. You don't need to ignore them completely. All you must do is change the frequency of interacting with them. One of the main objectives of bad influences is to get you into an emotional roller coaster so you can react. The first thing you should do is get away from that relationship and the environment as soon as you can. Let us look at a few definitions. First, control. Control is the overbearing exercise over another to keep them subservient, to make them feel inferior and to oblige to obey even when you don't want to. They make you think everything is your fault. You are blamed for minor things you have no control over. If something goes wrong, they take on the role of victim and make you believe you are responsible for things becoming for beyond your control. You might hear, it's all your fault, or you shouldn't have done this. Come up in the conversation. They always make you feel guilty if you don't do what they want. They don't take no for an answer. They will try to persuade or pressure you into changing your mind. They try to change or mold you to suit their own interests by pressuring you to make changes to satisfy their personal interests. Do you feel trapped, dominated, and fearful some of the times? Are you concerned for emotional and physical safety? You don't feel like you have a choice? When asked to do something for this person, you feel boxed into a corner. If you say yes, you'll feel guilty or angry at yourself because you don't want to. If you say no, they make you feel or they make you know that to turn them down is not acceptable. Their emotional display pressure you to change your decision to please them. That's it for this week. Join me next week as we continue on the power of positive influence. I would like to share next week on emotional blackmail. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button for your video to empower you. Also, I want to introduce you to this book that I have written. It's The Evidence That Demands Your Verdict. It asks the question, Jesus or Muhammad, who is the greatest prophet? It is an in-depth study of these two great men from the Bible and the Quran. At the end of the book, you, the reader, decides the verdict. You can purchase a copy on Amazon UK or USA, and you can also get a copy in German. Thank you, and see you next week as we continue on emotional blackmail.